I want you to understand what happened with Nancy Pelosi. Before the vote, Nancy Pelosi came out, because this is their big excuse, the Republicans' big excuse, came out and gave a speech saying, hey, what caused this was deregulation. So we should make sure that next time that we do this right, and we need to have proper oversight of these financial industry, right, and the financial sector. So, and the people who deregulated were the Republicans. And so we need to understand what caused this so we can fix it for the future. Now, I think she should have made that speech on day one, hour one of the mess. In fact, that is my #1 problem with this financial bailout right now as it stands, and part of the reason that I'm actually glad that it failed. I'll get to all that in a second. But first, the Republicans say, oh, you see, you just heard John Boehner, and they're all over TV saying this now. You see, we would have voted for it, but Nancy Pelosi came out there and blamed the Republican deregulation for this mess. And that really hurt our feelings. And because of that, we decided, even though we were going to vote this one way, since we were offended, we will turn around and vote the other way. And Barney Frank came out and made a great point afterwards. He said, wait, are you telling me that your feelings were hurt and that you decided to vote against the country and in favor of what, your feelings? We have this clip. We want to let Barney Frank make the point, Dave?
Frankie, that's an accusation against my Republican colleagues I would never have thought of making. Here's the story. There's a terrible crisis affecting the American economy. We have come together on a bill to alleviate the crisis. And because somebody hurt their feelings, they decide to punish the country. I mean, I would not have imputed that degree of pettiness and hypersensitivity. I mean, we also have, as the leader will tell you, who's been working with them, we don't believe they have the votes, and I think they are covering up the embarrassment of not having the votes. But think about this. Somebody hurt my feelings, so I will punish the country. I mean, that's hardly plausible. And there were 12 Republican members who were ready to stand up for the economic interests of America, but not if anybody insulted them. I'll make an offer. Give me those 12 people's names, and I will go talk uncharacteristically nicely to them. Tell them what wonderful people they are, and they...
God bless Barney Frank, man. That was excellent. Excellent. That's how you do it. Later on, he came back and said, you know, we had an amazing day, an historic day in numerology history today. I was thinking, what is he talking about? He's like, what a coincidence that the 12 votes that they were shy were the 12 guys who had their feelings hurt by Nancy Pelosi's speech. He's like, what a remarkable coincidence. Come on, man, that is so pathetic and lame. If she hadn't given that speech, we would have voted the other way. But